Hello again there, YouTube fans. This is the Real Creepy Doll Man here. I'm back with an all-new episode, but this is not a normal episode or even a double episode. This is a triple episode. So that means the Real Creepy Doll Man worked 3 times as hard for YouTube fans and all you die-hard Real Creepy Doll Man fans from around the world. It is May the 30th of 2023. Time is now 12. No, wait a minute. 2:47 p.m. Okay, the Real Creepy Doll Man has got a new thing for the day. Today's episode, or today's topic episode, is called this. It is called Old and Vintage Toys. Or it could be the other way around. Yeah, old and vintage toys. Now, I don't have everything up here, but the Real Creepy Doll Man is going to show you around real quickly. He won't say a lot of things about them. He'll just go around and show some of them. Okay, this is a Guinea or Genie doll, 1960s or 1970s. And it's one of the Sleepy Eye versions that came out earlier. This is an 8-inch doll. And it is an old, probably an old or vintage toy. Next to that is a much bigger and old vintage toy that came out in 1960. It's a Chatty Catty doll. And I picked this one up at the thrift store for $1.99. It still has the string on her, but she does not work and she does not talk. And next to that, I have a Nickel Blockers 11-inch 1970s Raggedy Ann doll. And it's one of the vintage Raggedy Ann dolls from the early 70s. And it's one of the hard to find these days in that type of pattern on the dress, because it's very rare to find the white with the flower pattern on it. Next to that, we have a 1966 Indigo or Indora Barbie doll. I would guess this would be actually the Malibu version. And this is the 11.5-inch doll that the Real Creepy Doll Man has. Now, I picked this one up at a yard sale. I think I paid only a quarter for it. And I made her an outfit for her. And this is all done handmade from the Real Creepy Doll Man himself. Next to that, I had bought at a thrift store for less than $1, Madame Alexander doll. And I had to restring her back together because she was in pieces. And I had to put a dress on her and put shoes on her. So that's what I've done for this ordeal. And coming down to here, I picked this guy up at a thrift store. And I remember I had 5 of these back in the day, and I sold all 5 of them to a couple of them to my cousin, and the rest to other people in my family. This is a McFarlane Toys Movie Maniac Series 5 Wishmaster action figure. And it's one of the unpopular figures today. But since it's been shown the Real Creepy Doll Man's episode, I think he's going to be a little bit more popular now. I picked this one at a thrift store, and I can tell you his arm's been broken off, and I had to re-glue it back together. And I'm going to probably re-glue it again where it's been broken. And notice the stone is not the original. That's actually the one I have found. And I replaced the stone, but it looks like it's come to life the way it looks in the shot in the picture. Next to that, this one is a 2004 or 2008 C3PO, and it was supposed to be in a box set. And I looked it up, and it's supposed to be in a box set with R2-D2. I picked this at a thrift store for only 59 cents. Next to that, we have a knockoff G.I. Joe. And I found that on my junk run, as well as this one here, which is another Star Wars figure. I found her on my junk run, and this is a Rebel Pilot. Rebel Pilot, X-Wing Pilot. Now, before I close this, I'm going to say something about this. A lot of people who collect these over the years, these action figures and dolls, these are actually old and vintage. Some of them are. But there's a lot of people out there today that don't care about old and vintage toys. That's why I want to bring about this in the video right now. I'm going to say this about anybody who can listen to me right now. If you have old and vintage toys, if you throw these away and destroy and have them tossed in the trash or a dumpster, they're going to be taken to a landfill where they're going to be either crushed or burned. And then when that happens, they're no more, meaning they will no longer exist and they will be destroyed and they will be out of existence and they'll be extinct like the dinosaurs. When that happens, you won't find these anywhere. The only way you'll find these is to a greedy reseller. When that happens, you can look and pay probably whatever price it'd be for an action figure or even a doll at a high price. Expect to be paying 5 or 10 times more than what the actual figure or doll will go for. When that happens, you won't be paying it by retail price or even by what the book price would go for, because there is guidebooks out there that tells you what the retail goes for if they're open. If they're not open, then that's where a reseller will get you, because they know if it's not open, they can sell it for they can sell it more than 10 times that, and they can get more money out of you. But if the item is out of the package, they can still rip you off either way, because a reseller will actually sell it for more money, no matter if it's in the box or in a package. They don't care. If it's out of the package or the box, they don't care. What they care about, making money. These people are greedy. It doesn't matter if it's a male or female. As long as they make a good sale, that's all they care for. And this is what the Real Creepy Doll Man does not stand for. So I say, if you do have any action figures and dolls, and I'm going to say this, do not donate them to thrift stores either. They like ripping people off as well as any other place out there. If you donate them and they resell them, you're going to look at paying a higher price for them. They're not here to help you or me sell it to the poor or the middle class, and that's what I'm here to say, because they're out there to try to make more money in their pocket. So they're not here to help the poor middle class get it for cheap. So I say, if you're going to give it to the poor middle class, give it to them for free and give it to somebody you can donate it to that is in need. Now, this is a Real Creepy Doll Man saying, keep watching, more to come. We have more new episodes to come. Right after this, we're going to be kicking off the anniversaries. And then after the anniversaries, what will be after that? Wait and see. And this is the Real Creepy Doll Man saying to all the fans out there, goodbye, and God bless you all.